cloud computing. What is cloud computing? What's this cloud stuff all about? Well, let's start off with the basics. What is a cloud? Well, a cloud is water vapor in the atmosphere that has condensed into very small water droplets that appear in visible shapes or formations above the ground. According to scientists, the weight of the average cloud is approximately 1.1 million pounds. That's a lot of computer hardware floating around in the sky. Wait a minute, that can't be right. Okay, actually, cloud computing, by definition, is the practice of storing regularly used computer data on multiple servers that can be accessed over the internet. The reason why we call it the cloud is the term cloud is used as a metaphor for the internet. It's based on cloud drawing that was used in the past to represent the old telephone network. And then later it was used to depict the internet in computer network diagrams as an abstraction of the underlying infrastructure it represents. Cloud services can be provided to the end user in different ways. Infrastructure as a service, which is basically renting server, storage, workstations, and whole networks that you can access over the internet, as if you were in an office with all of that actual equipment. Internet infrastructure as a service doesn't require that you use all parts of the service that's offered. If you just wanted the cloud storage portion, a place to put files that you can access from anywhere, you could use Dropbox or OneDrive. Also, if you had an application that needed a database that could be reached from anywhere, you could use an online SQL database so that you wouldn't need to buy a server, then make it accessible to the internet securely, and then host that database. There's also platform as a service, which is an on-demand environment mostly used for developing, testing, delivering, and managing software applications. And finally, there's software as a service, which delivers the end software application over the internet. Usually, they do that on a subscription basis. The benefits. Well, the top benefits of cloud computing are, cost. Cloud computing does not require the enormous investment of buying hardware, software, the installation, and the ongoing maintenance costs required to run a server or a data center. Speed is a key factor in cloud computing, as system resources and computing power can be provisioned within moments. If something starts slowing down, simply point and click, and it's faster. If you had to actually manage the hardware, you'd need to purchase more hardware and configure it before you're back up and running again at full speed or better. Scalability. Cloud computing allows one to scale elastically. If you don't need it and you're not using it, you're likely not paying for it. When you do need it, your power will ramp up, more resources become available, and you pay a little extra. If you had to do this with physical hardware, often you would not have enough when things needed it, or you bought too much hardware and a lot of it's going unused. Reliability. Cloud computing is highly reliable since the data centers that house these internet accessible servers are generally mirrored and they span multiple locations to ensure you have access to your cloud solution when and where you need it. Productivity. On-site data centers generally require a lot of setup, patching, management. Cloud computing removes most of this work, allowing for your teams to work on more important business goals. Security. Most cloud services offer a broad range of policies and security technologies that often strengthen your security, helping protect your data, applications, and services with industry standard or stronger security that would often be cost limited for an on-site setup. The different types of cloud computing are public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Public clouds are owned and run by cloud service providers. Examples are Amazon Web Servers and Microsoft Azure. Public cloud providers manage all the hardware, software, and the other supporting infrastructure that goes into making that work. You commonly access these services through a web browser. Private clouds are generally owned and run by an individual or your company, or they might pay another third party to host their servers. This allows the services and infrastructure to be dedicated to only that company and on their own private network. Hybrid clouds combine the previous two cloud computing types. They allow data and applications to move freely between both the private and public clouds, giving greater flexibility, more deployment options, and the ability to optimize the infrastructure, security, and compliance. Common uses for cloud computing would be cloud applications, backup, storage, audio-video streaming, and analytics. Cloud applications such as Google Apps and Office 365 allow you to quickly install and use common programs that stay up to date and require no maintenance. Cloud storage allows you to protect your data more cost effectively on a very large scale by transferring your data, such as documents and pictures, or whole computer backups over the internet, to an off-site storage that's accessible from any location using almost any device. Cloud audio video streaming allows you to connect with an audience from just about anywhere, anytime, and almost any device with excellent quality video and audio. A service such as YouTube is a prime example of this type of cloud computing provider. Cloud analytics can obtain the data from all of those locations in the cloud and could use machine learning to give insight for end users and businesses to better be informed about the services that they use and want to use. In summary, cloud computing allows you to use resources and services online instead of building and maintaining the hardware, software, and overall infrastructure yourself. It has benefits of cost, speed, scalability, reliability, productivity, and security. It is offered in a public way that is usually accessed on the web, or it can be set up privately to only provide cloud services for you.